What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
Tell you, I'm gonna
Did
tell you my
fans
honest
benefit from
opinion on
this?
it.
Yeah.
I don't think or feel hip hop beefs are good for the culture. I don't. Like, let's go down a list of hip hop beefs. Like, what did it ever
We can talk about what's
bring?
going on right now.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What did it ever bring hip hop that was so significant that we're like, yo, let's keep doing this? Big and Pac both got killed. You know, like, me and 50 shit was me and 50 shit. You know, for years, Jay and Nas had their thing where, you know how much business and things they probably could have did as men, and you know, if that little riff or tiff didn't happen, then you look at Kendrick and Drake. Nothing good is coming out of any of these things. It's separated. Like me and 50 shit, that shit fucked up New York hip hop. It really did, because it separated a lot of niggas in New York. My niggas and to go this way, and it was like, yo, we could have been getting. Everybody could have just been getting money and doing what we do. And now hip hop's in a state where it looks dark for hip hop. It really does, because it's like, you know, the other day I seen something about there was
No hip hop songs on the Billboard
35
chart.
years.
Yeah,
in the top
crazy
40, like 35 years.
Yeah,
I mean, what's that a testament to?
yeah, that's different.
YouTube salute. Ja Rule appeared on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast. That's Carmelo Anthony's podcast. He talked about beef and hip hop isn't good, especially when it came between him and 50 Cent. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. All right, I see where he's coming from. I mean, we had all kind of beefs in hip hop. Let's talk about LL Cool J, Kool Moe D. Let's talk about EPMD and Rakim at one point. We had Ice Cube and NWA. That was almost, they went to fisticuffs. If you trickle on down, you had Prodigy and Keith Murray, and that led to actually Prodigy getting knocked out by Redman 1996. Yeah, that was in LA. I was in what? Middle school at that time? I remember when that shit happened. Redman, he had just released Muddy Waters in December 1996, and he knocked out Prodigy because of Prodigy and Keith Murray got into it. I mean, Pac and Biggie, may they rise in power. You know, that stuff was going to the streets. Not only Tupac was like, just verbally assaulting and lyrically assaulting Biggie, but it was gonna go there, really go there. And look what happened. I mean, Pac, he passed away or got murdered in Vegas, and Biggie came to LA. He got murdered. I mean, we got more beefs. I mean, Pac had beef with what? Anybody I was down with Biggie. You see what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z, he was like, F you too. Him in that Nas situation that had to get, cleared. Um, Pac and Mobb Deep, Pop, Chino XL, he said he was gonna beat the shit out of Chino XL when he see him, and made Chino XL rest in peace. We had more beefs. We had Jay-Z and Nas. That could have got that. I know that wasn't gonna get physical, but it was kept on wax. Um, the Lots and D Block versus State Property, because it was really, that shit could have got out of him. Think about it. Beanie Siegel from the streets, the Locks from the streets. That shit could have got out of hand. I know Oskino at that time, he said he wasn't going to get involved into it because he knew, like, you know, he was cool with Jadakiss, because Jadakiss was letting him freestyle. Like, if anybody wanted to, get on for, like, Rough Riders, he was like, Jadakiss, protege, like, yo, he was hooking him up, like looking out for him when he was living in Yonkers before he got signed to Rockefeller Records in '99. But Ja Rule, 50 Cent, they ain't gonna never be cool. And it's like that sometimes. I mean, look what happened. 50 Cent was shot. You know, that had nothing to do with Ja Rule, but look the situation that happened in the studio when they got into it, you know, with Ja Rule's crew. 50 Cent was recording. Ever since then, 50 Cent has put his foot on Ja Rule's neck. Say, I'm not backing down. And remember, 50 Cent had beef with Jadakiss and Fat Joe because they did a song with Ja Rule, New York. A lot of people forget that because 50 Cent felt like if you my friend and you hanging with my enemy or I'm cool with you, I ain't fucking with you. You know, 50 Cent, same thing with the game. That was another reason why he didn't want to F with the game no more. Because remember, the game, he did the New York remix. I'm from LA. And he was like effing with other people that 50 Cent told him. Like the game was taking on all the beefs. Like he was taking on all the beefs, like, yeah, anybody got beef with 50 or G Unit, yeah. But it was certain people that 50 Cent felt like, no, don't F with them. But the game was like, no, I'm still cool with those people. Like you felt like, why you effing with Jadakiss and them? But that was another reason. 50 liked that. Yes, a lot of people could have made money together. A lot of times people had to patch things up. Nas was signed to Def Jam in 2006 when he released Hip Hop Is Dead, that album. You know, Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss or the Locks, they actually, you know, patched everything up when Beanie Siegel got out of jail. Him and Jadakiss jumped on that DJ Khaled mixtape album. They did a track, and then Beanie Siegel was on Styles P's third studio album. Um, Ready for War track. Yeah, so like I said, people have patched things up. Nas and Jay Z did a collab track together. Um, you know, Other people, Nas and Pac was supposed to do a track together, but Pac passed away. Pac didn't get a chance to take off Nas from the Against All Odds track because when he got back to LA, he was already kind of moving, going to Vegas and stuff. He was doing a lot of stuff. When I mean moving, like taking care of business, but he didn't get a chance to do that. Yeah, it could be bad, man. It could be bad. Like I said, it could be fun if it's kept on wax. Like if it's like Karis One MC Shan, yeah, that's cool. You can keep it on wax. But if it's like how Starang Wonder from OGC, remember he dissed Biggie Smalls in the No Fear video? If you never seen that video, check out OGC No Fear. Strange Wonder dissed Biggie Smalls. They had a fake Biggie getting beat up and a fake Faith Evans. He got jumped by Junior Mafia from that shit. You see what I'm saying? So the shit can get out of here. The shit can go to the streets. That's why it's good to just keep that shit on wax and that's it. But some people, like I said, some of these artists are from the streets and they don't know how to keep shit on wax. They looking like, oh, F that. You got the best of me. And now I need to get the best of you. The Joe Budden and Method Man situation. Remember that shit got out of here? And Raekwon slapped Joe Budden and then Royce the 5'9" told some of the Wu-Tang affiliates and stuff like, if I was there, that shit wasn't going to go down. So they was about to get their scrap on. So I don't know, man. Like I said, beef can be cool if it's on wax, if it's just, verbal sparring. But if it's going to go onto the streets, somebody can lose their life. And there's no insurance policy for anybody in the industry for bullshit. Post your comments below. Hulk smash, Black Panther, the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live.